On Sunday, May 4th, 2025, the Falmouth Seventh-day Adventist Church in Trelawney, Jamaica, was filled with mourners who gathered to pay their final respects to Wellesley Gideon Bolt, the father of sprint legend Usain Bolt. The Thanksgiving service was a heartfelt tribute to a man remembered for his humility, generosity, and the profound impact he had on his family and community. The church was filled to capacity, with standing room only, as family, friends, dignitaries, and members of the public came to honor Wellesley's life. The service featured hymns, prayers, and tributes that painted a picture of a man deeply committed to his family and community. The service was attended by several prominent figures, including Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who referred to Usain Bolt as a national hero and a national asset. Holness stated, "Usain said, 'Whatever I am today, it was because of my parents. I am sure it would have taken Usain's village to raise him, but it began in the home.'" Other attendees included Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang, Minister of Sport Olivia Grange, former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, and Member of Parliament Tova Hamilton. Members of the sporting community, such as cricketer Chris Gayle, sprinter Nesta Carter, and Bolt's coach Glen Mills, were also present. As the Thanksgiving service officially commenced, a number of high-profile guests made their way into the Sherwood Content Seventh-day Adventist Church. Among the first to arrive were key figures from Jamaica's political, sports, and religious spheres, including those who had shared personal ties with the Bolt family. These dignitaries and close friends greeted one another with warm embraces, quiet conversations, and respectful nods, each reflecting on the life of Wellesley Gideon Bolt, a man remembered not only as Usain Bolt's father, but as a humble, faithful pillar of his community, whose influence was deeply felt by all who knew him. In addition to these dignitaries, the service saw a strong turnout from local church leaders, family friends, and residents of Sherwood Content and surrounding communities. People who knew Mr. Bolt personally, neighbors, childhood friends of Usain, and those who shared in the family's journey, gathered in solemn respect. Many arrived early to secure a seat, while others stood outside under umbrellas due to the light rain, listening attentively as the service was broadcast over loudspeakers. Their presence was a heartfelt reflection of the love and admiration held for Gideon, a humble man who played a powerful role in shaping Jamaica's history through his son, yet remained rooted in faith, humility, and community. The service began with a warm, soulful atmosphere by Pastor Carl Archer, who also serves as the president of the Northern Jamaica Conference. He set the tone with words of comfort and reflection, followed by a heartfelt opening prayer delivered by Roger Williams. Tributes poured in from nieces and nephews, sharing warm memories and the lasting impact their uncle had on the family. Charlene Davis, Wellesley's niece, delivered a moving eulogy, capturing the spirit of a man who was not only a father, but also a pillar in his community. Davis described Wellesley as a man whose spirit of love and kindness will never be forgotten. She recounted how he cared for his ailing mother, preparing her meals before attending to his own family. The service concluded with a powerful closing sermon by Pastor Archer, reminding attendees of the hope and peace found in faith. Before then, Usain Bolt delivered an emotional eulogy, highlighting the values his father instilled in him. He spoke of Wellesley's emphasis on respect, recalling how his father would not tolerate disrespect in his shop, regardless of a person's age. Usain credited his father's work ethic and discipline as foundational to his own success, stating, "Throughout my life, I've worked hard and dedicated myself, especially to track and field, to be the best I possibly can." That's one of the biggest lessons I learned from my dad: to work hard and be dedicated. He also shared memories of his father's generosity, noting that Wellesley often extended credit to community members in need. Representatives from the Jamaica Coffee Board and Waldensia Primary School also paid tribute, acknowledging Wellesley's contributions to his workplace and his role on the school's Board of Governors. Wellesley Bolt was born on July 12, 1956, in Lime Tree Garden, St. Anne. He was the fifth of 6 children. His early education at Lime Tree Garden Primary School was interrupted by health challenges, leading his family to relocate to Windsor, Trelawney. There, he attended Waldensia Primary School in Sherwood Content. Wellesley later settled in Sherwood Content, where he operated a grocery store until 2017 and worked with the Jamaica Coffee Board as a supervisor and field manager from 1982 to 2001. He married Jennifer Bolt, and together they raised 3 children: Usain, Siddiqui, and Christine. Wellesley passed away on March 31, 2025, at the age of 68, after a prolonged illness. Following the sermon, the funeral procession moved solemnly through the community. Despite the challenging weather, the skies were overcast and rain threatened, but it didn't stop the steady procession as mourners made their way to the burial site. There, in his beloved Sherwood Content, the rural district in Trelawney Parish, Jamaica, Wellesley Bolt was laid to rest. This is where he lived and raised his family, and also the same place where Usain Bolt grew up and still maintains close ties. The atmosphere was both emotional and respectful, as family, friends, and community members paid their final respects under a grey sky, united in love and remembrance. A life well lived, but cut short. Rest well, Wellesley Bolt. Your spirit of love and kindness will never be forgotten. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed.